So our business is delivering estate management and estate development solutions, mostly working with public sector clients. We're based in Willoughby and we've been going now for 2.5 years. I employ 11 people at the minute, and when I started the Step Change course, I employed 4 people. I think I was about 5 of us all together. So we've almost doubled in the last 6 months in terms of size. So it's been a bit of a challenge for us, and that's why I wanted to do it, because I felt I needed some support to help us grow, because we're growing quite quickly. So I heard about the Step Change programme through Twitter actually. I'd been following the FEO account, and I saw something that Jan put out through Twitter. I thought that sounds quite interesting actually as to where I was in the business. So I sent off to Jan for a bit more information, found out a bit more about it, and I think I was just in time actually to register for the programme this time. And it was a brilliant decision because I've really enjoyed the course. I think one of the best things about the programme is that it kind of forced me to come away from the business and look at it more critically. It's quite hard when you're so invested in either a new product or your own business, or even the people that you work with, to sometimes critically appraise exactly where you're going and what you're doing in a way that's rational, thought through, and will help you make the next step, really. And I found that by coming away one morning every month, it was brilliant, because I actually got to come away, think completely, almost look at the business from the outside in, and think through exactly where things were going right, where they weren't going so well, and ask myself some questions, really, almost as an observer to my own business. And I managed to do that because I had the support of my peer group who were doing the course with me. So I found that really useful. I think the diversity of the group was the best thing about it. I was worried when I first came to the course. I thought, well, how honest can I be about the challenges I face in our business if I've got competitors there, for example? But the group that was chosen, that I sat with, were all in completely different businesses, all working in completely different sectors with different customers to us. And so actually, there was almost no side to it. You could be really open, you could share quite detailed stories of what had worked for you, what hadn't worked. And what was really interesting for me anyway was that despite the differences, almost all of our problems that we had, even though we felt that they were quite unique to us, were common to all of us. And everybody had either dealt with things similar to other people before, or it was almost a red flag to them that this might be coming up for them as well, so they needed to keep an eye out for it. And one of the good things about it was, if you had an issue there might be 2 or 3 answers around the table as to how they've dealt with it in terms of their own business. And that came either from the peer group or from the mentors, who were brilliant, because although they've all been there and done it and seen it and got the t-shirt, they reassured us by saying to us, we have to revisit our business and using exactly these same tools every year as well. So we're always learning, and that was quite reassuring, really, that we weren't daft for not knowing the answers to these things, that you can work them out together. So that was good. I think it is very different to the standard courses you get, because, well, it's not run by people who have a theoretical grasp. It's run by people who have done it themselves. I think also we'd probably all the people that were in my group with me would probably all take something slightly different from it, because of course it's a very unique to you set of outcomes, because it's about your business. Everything we do was applied. There was nothing that was theoretical. It was all applied back to your business. And literally, and I remember a few occasions during the sessions when one of us around the table would say, they'd have like a revelation. Oh my God, the scales have fallen from my eyes. I can see what I've been doing wrong. And it happened to all of us during the course of the sessions, one way or another, some big, some small. And it's because it's real life. It's about looking at, in a very practical way at your business, and then you go back and then deliver what you've just learned. And we were seeing between sessions, we all made advances. Problems that had kind of been bothering us for a while, we managed to overcome by the next session. So it's really valuable stuff. I mean, I can't, apart from saying it's not theoretical, it's pragmatic and real. That's probably all I can say. But it did have a big impact on about how I manage my business, how I'm taking forward new ventures within our business, how I deal with my team, all of those things. And it had a real impact on what I went back to the office and then did the next day. I think if you're keen to grow your business, you're willing to listen to what other people might have to say about your business, and you're keen to make some changes, and you will go back to the business, back into the business, and make some real changes as a result of the programme. And you're willing to listen to people's observations about how you're operating and what you're doing, then this is for you. And I think if you can be open-minded and receptive and ready to listen to the reality of your business, then this is bang on for you.